hello there. This is Mr. Twisted Ass 454 with another reading from Twisted Story Asylum, one of my later works. And if you don't like it, well, get the fuck out of here. I'll stick my boot in your face like that. See
like,
how that works?
Remember Christmas Story? Ho ho.
Well, maybe we should talk about. I have a chapter that has a scene like that. Should we do that one or Cadaver Ranch? What shall it be?
Cadaver Ranch.
Infernal Vacation or Cadaver Ranch or both?
Let's do Cadaver Ranch first.
Cadaver Ranch. All right, my boy says Cadaver Ranch. Cadaver Ranch. It is. Overview of the story. Well, basically, it's about fucking dead people. I am actually one of the main characters in the story. The story pretty much explains itself as it goes. It's a lot funnier than it sounds. Okay. I am not sure if you are aware of the fact that I did in fact live across the street from a cemetery. I had roommates that came and went. I told one particular roommate that we do indeed have some of the best neighbors anybody can ask for. Which was funny, considering we lived in the middle of nowhere with no neighbors living any closer to us than a quarter of a mile. I said, yeah, man, they don't play their music too loud. They don't bitch at me for playing my music too loud. They don't call zoning on me. They don't give me any shit. They're some of the best neighbors anybody could ask for. There is me, my dumbass roommate, and the neighbor across the street. Notice the neighbor's in relatively rough shape.
Yeah, I'd say.
He's kind of seen better days. That's kind of how all our neighbors are. You'll see why in just a moment if you're real slow like that. If you're real slow like my room. Anyway, let's get on with the story, shall we? I'd really like to meet these neighbors, said my roommate. They're across the street. I know, said my roommate. I told him, you're real fucking slow, pal. I had to remind him that we did live across the street from a cemetery, which is a graveyard for those of you that don't know. But aren't they all dead? He says. I said, yeah. So I interrupt. Yep, that's right. The best neighbors anybody could ask for are ones no longer members of the living. Yes, dead people. It's actually written like that. My roommate was a little uneasy, but eventually laughed it off like a good sport. I decided to really fuck with him this time and told him that we have one of the best barbecue grills in town within walking distance of our home. He says, ooh, I'd really like to go. I said, are you sure about that? He said, yeah. I told him that it was across the street from our house. He asked me where it was. I pointed out a brick building with a large chimney. Yes, that was a crematorium, for those of you that don't know. This is where they cremate and burn corpses, okay? Roommate said, they're all dead, aren't they? That's at the cemetery, isn't it? I said, yeah? But that means, I said, yeah. Oh, they're cooking over there. But they must not be very good cooks because everything they cook over there smells like shit. Smells like shit. And there is a fellow named Grave Cook who works at the crematorium loading bodies in like a brick oven pizza.
Hold that still for a second. Yep.
Say.
Yeah, we got it.
Got it? Good. I told my roommate, don't order anything over there because they won't give you your money back. They may not charge you, but they won't give you your money back. Not to mention, they're not very good cooks because everything they cook smells like shit. Whole rotting corpse with hair, clothes, innards with shit and piss still intact. They do not take the time to properly field dress the cadaver. Grave cook or cadaver chef cooking cadavers' corpses as if they were brick oven pizzas, complete with embalming fluid, shit. I already mentioned all that. Roommate tries to eat a Cremo barbecued lady arm and vomits all over the floor himself. Yeah.
Hold that still. There he is. That grave cook's pretty happy.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Well, only for so long. I assure you, the rest of the chapter starts to get even darker and even grimmer, but still yet funny nonetheless. Grave Cook says, yeah, bombing fluid hasn't burnt off yet. Normally it's pretty tasty. Roommate says, can I get my money back? You never paid for your dinner. What do you want me to pay? You want me to pay? You fuck out of here before I roast you alive, you fucking punk, says Grave Cook. Did I ever tell any of you that I am indeed a magnet for weird motherfuckers like this one asshole who was into weird shit, including necrophilia, munging, coprophagia, poop eating, same thing, stealing construction equipment, hiding the remote in the litter box, and always trying to encourage others to get involved or take part in such festivities. Klaus was the guy's name. Notice dog shitting in Klaus's ice cream cone while Klaus does a Hitler salute with shit on face. There he is. And that's the motherfucker that's going to be coming into my basement, unfortunately. Klaus came to my house with a big old bag of God knows what. My dumbass roommate left this motherfucker in my house. What's in the bag? Hi. Who's that coming down the stairs? And there's me and Klaus.
Hold that still.
You ready?
And, yep, we got it.
Me. Well, hello. What can I do for you? Klaus says. I got something to show you. Speaking of which, what's in the bag? I hope you didn't bring controlled substances into my house. Nope. Okay, good. Seriously, what's in the bag? Klaus pulls out a female cadaver out from his AWOL bag. Dude, you brought a corpse into my house? The fuck's wrong with you? You realize how close you are to messing up my new rug? You fuck. Dude. Oh. Yeah, I already read that. I want to mung the corpse, and I need you to jump up and down on its abdomen so I can get a face full of fermented vaginal fluid and say, oh, 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 or better yet, if poop comes out. 2, I can say, oh, 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 I got poop on my face. You want me to go over there and help you mung the corpse. This is Klaus's fantasy of me dressed up as a clown suit, assisting him in his festivities. Let me tell you something, I want no fucking part in this. Especially since I got a new rug that day.
Oh, God.
It's not fucking happening, man. You're not munging that corpse on my table. Oh, no the fuck you ain't. Put that cadaver back in the bag and go down to Bob's house with that shit. He's a sick fuck and he gets off on shit like that. You have all these places to go, and you had to choose my house. Put that shit in the bag, mosey on up the stairs, fuck out of here, and go put that thing back where you found it. I have a loaded .357 Magnum under my desk. Don't make me use it. Don't. Thank you. No, don't leave the bag here. Bring that rotten ass pussy with you. Fuck out of here. That was part 2. I read part 1 and part 2. Now we're at part 3. Part 3 gets really gnarly, I assure you.
Alright, well, let's have a separate video.
No. Let's not. Let's continue. You got any memory on there?
There's like 40 minutes left, yeah.
This isn't going to take that long. This is only going to take like 5-10 minutes.
Alright, we'll do it all at once.
Earlier that week, I had an interesting encounter with that sick fuck. It went as follows. Hey, what's going on, man? Klaus says, I want to find me a date. Well, what are you waiting for? Go down to the bar and get to it. Or if that don't work, break down, whoop out that cash, and get yourself a hooker for a couple of hours. For instance, like One always knows if you stick dollar bills out of your pants, you'll have very good luck. Like here, say. Oh, I got money for you, baby. Woo! They charge too much, Klaus says. But a backhoe might help my situation. How is a backhoe, which is a piece of construction equipment, gonna help you get laid? By digging bitches up. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you're going to rent a backhoe and borrow your uncle's truck and trailer and bring it down to the cemetery and dig up some bitch's corpse? Klaus says, right. I hope it's not... No, not the one across the street from your house. Okay, good. But, is all that cost effective? And what are you going to do when she's unearthed? Drag her rotten ass to the movies? If you bring her to the club, I assure you, no one will hit on her. I want to eat rotten popcorn. Enough said. There's Klaus with his backhoe and his new date.
Alright, hold still for a second.
I'm telling you, Klaus is a sick fuck.
Yeah, Klaus is kind of turned out to be a weird guy, I'd say.
He's fucking sick. Me. I say, dude, that's fucking nasty. No, you won't have to worry about herpes. But there's worms, and plus, she might still be decomposing. I mean, yeah. Some of the hoes out here are gross, but this is just like a whole lot worse. Let me tell you, that pussy is going to be absolutely disgusting, and Clorox ain't going to clean that shit. You're sick. Fuck out of here. Get a blow-up doll and save yourself the trouble. Understood. Now, for those of you that have a weak stomach, there is a depiction of what Klaus wants to do.
Alright, but you forewarned, guys, you might want to turn it off if you're, kind of a little sensitive.
There's a picture of Klaus cleaning the cadaver's pussy with Clorox bleach, or Mr. Clean.
Alright, you've been warned. Let's see it.
Then
Let's see it.
Ta-da! What do you guys think? Pretty nasty shit, huh?
Oh, God. Yeah.
And that concludes Cadaver Ranch. All 3 acts. Acts 1, 2, and 3.
There you
What
go.
do you think? What do you think, cameraman?
Well, it's pretty good.
Come on.
It's pretty good. But I gotta say, we're probably gonna do one of my favorite ones next.
Which one?
Vlad's Wholesale Club.
We already did that one.
On video?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen yours then. Alright.
Well, we'll do it again.
Well, we'll pick a different one.
We'll do it again if you want.
Alright. But yeah, it's Twisted Ass 454. Alright.
Hey. If you like, thumbs up and subscribe. If you don't like, take your thumb, shove it up your ass. See you around. Bye-bye.